up, everybody? How you doing?
Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today we are joining the Jeep family of Northeast Ohio as we are invading the Southington Offroad course. I've never done this before. Park, sorry, Southington Offroad Park. So my apologies to them in advance. We have never done this before. We have heard about it. Eric, what all do you know about it?
It's basically private property. I think they said it's 110 acres or something like that. If I'm incorrect, I'm sorry. Drop a comment and correct me.
Please correct him.
It's private property that they've developed all kinds of trails, anything from mild to wild, that you can take your 4x4 on. You pay a fee to get into the park, and you just go have fun. So it's something that we're going to be doing that we haven't done in any of our other videos. We did the one waterfall trail that we did on by ourselves, but that was just a mild little solo run that we did. But this is going to be a whole park, and we're going to just see how Sueno does. She's kind of a pavement princess. She's a little beauty queen, but she's got potential. So we're going to see what she can do today. So stay tuned. We'll get you a whole bunch more.
Absolutely. We've got the Drooly Bully in the back. He's a little anxious, and he's loving the fact he's getting lots of attention already. Like I said, we've already met up. We are heading on over, and we are going to keep you posted as to what we're doing. We're going to bring lots of content today. Don't know if we're going to have as many videos today, or sorry, interviews today. You can tell it's been really early. We had to leave at about 6:30 in the morning, which for most of you, they're like, oh, that's nothing. For this non-morning person, it's ridiculous, but
we got you Starbucks.
But I've got my Starbucks, and we all know it's all about me and my Starbucks.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well, like I said, keep watching and drop some comments below. Let us know what you think.
Here we go.
ride? Well, your first dirt ride. No? Are you enjoying being petted? Is there anything else you'd like to say? Understood. Having fun?
Oh yeah. Back to the channel. We just got done playing out in Southington Offroad Park. Wow, this place is awesome. So I'm here with the owners. We're gonna interview them real quick, get to know them a little bit about the park, about them, why they did it, all that good stuff. So what are your guys' names?
Cheryl. I'm Heather.
Chris.
Cheryl, Heather, and Chris. I guess there's a quiz later, I'll have to remember that. So, what made you guys start the park?
The need for off-roading.
Just you guys love off-roading and wanted to have a place that you could share with everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How long have you been in business? How long has it been open?
It's been, we've been doing this for about 12 years now.
12 years?
Yeah, 12 years.
I'm sorry that we didn't know about it earlier, because this place is really cool. If you're ever in Ohio or in the surrounding states, get here. So, what sets you apart from other off-road parks?
I think we have a little bit of everything. We have a little bit of sand, we have hills, we have some rock climbs, we have mud. So I think we offer a little bit of everything.
You see in the video, we found the mud for sure.
Yeah.
We did a little bit of rock garden too, so Sueno did pretty good. So we have a stock ride height Gladiator on 33s, open diffs. I played in the gardens a little bit, and she freaked out. But
Yeah. So we do anything from stock to advanced.
Okay.
So I think we have something for everybody here.
now, are your trails rated like by number, like the traditional, like a 3, 4, 5, 7, 10?
No, they are not.
They're not. They're
No.
you just have to know which ones to take depending on what vehicle you have.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And it changes by weather too.
Sure.
I mean, in Ohio, you get rain, you get snow, it's hot, so it depends on one trail could be nasty one weekend and fantastic the
Everything's
next.
two-way. There's
Yep.
one-way trail.
Okay.
But there's some high water signs or hill signs, but other than that,
okay.
there's no specific ratings.
I did notice when we checked in and got our badge or our sticker and our wristbands and everything, they let us know that on the website there's a map. It's a PDF download to Google Maps. It worked really well. It navigated us through everything pretty well. So it's not on Onyx Off-Road that I found.
We're working on
Well, they're
that.
working on that. So, but the next best thing, they do put it on Google Maps. I don't think there's any kind of cell coverage problem out here. We never had any place where we had no service, so you can use your Google Maps, no problem. What's your wildest and most popular, most advanced obstacle?
Well, a lot of folks like, it's called Blueberry Hill from long before the park was started. It's
Okay.
it's a man-made hill. The back side of it's a rock climb. The front side are kind of muddy, a little bit technical going up.
Is that the one that's like in the middle of everything,
kind of in
right
the
just,
middle.
just south of the
Yeah.
roundabout?
Yeah,
Okay.
Just past the roundabout.
Yeah, we were driving. I'm like, look,
So-
they even have a roundabout in an off-road park now.
Everyone knows Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, we did that.
And that back side of that rock crawls a lot of watching.
She wouldn't let me do the rocks. We came down
There's
the
still time.
looking at the rocks. We came down the ones beside it. So
That a lot of people, if you like mud, we call it in general it's the backwoods area. So it's
Mhm.
that far side of the property, muddy, ruddy trails.
okay.
Um,
But you've got stuff here that's super technical that would be a 10 out of 10 for rock bouncers and
We've
really
got
built
some stuff
rigs.
that is pretty technical. There's nothing real high, but there's some that, it's maybe 20, 30 yards long, but very technical.
Okay, perfect.
Um,
So no matter what you got, if you got a stock Jeep, you can come here and play on the trails, have fun. If you got a little bit advanced Jeep, play in the mud in the backwoods. If you've got a rock bouncer or something that has to be trailered, they've got stuff for you here too. So Thank you guys so much for letting us talk to you.
Thanks for coming out. Yeah.
One more question. Do you do any kind of like charity events here or any special events that we can help promote for you guys?
We do. You can check out the calendar for that.
Okay, and that's on the website?
Yep,
And what's your website?
SouthingtonOffroad.com.
SouthingtonOffroad.com.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for letting us come play. It was a blast. We will be back. And yeah, we'll get back to some more action with you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
Are you enjoying going through all the sand dunes?
Very much so.
Would you like to continue just for a little bit further?
Sure.
My poor Sueno. You're gonna spot them? Thank you.
Alright, so you want to go a little bit, yeah, a little bit. Alright, let me get in front of you. Alright, come straight. Come straight. That way just a little bit. Okay. Really watch this front tire out your window. Okay. Alright? Yep. So you want to be, alright. Stay straight. Stay straight. Just keep her straight. Yep. Dude, you're flexing out. You're not cramming anything, no? No. Now this is where you want to go slow for body purposes. Yep, yep. Your bar, I already see you bent it. You're probably going to do that again. Now. Yeah, that's not the worst idea. Keep going slow at that angle. I'll tell you when you're about to drop. Okay. It's about a foot. Higher. It's about a foot. All right, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going slow. Keep going slow. All right, you got about 4 inches. All right, you're starting to crest it. So if you want to save that muffler, I would stay on that brake. Just let her kind of slide herself off. Yeah, ride that brake as much as you can. You're clearing. Good job, Aaron.
Insert heart attack here.
So wow, Southington Offroad Park, man, freaking awesome place. Had a blast. Really cool park, great pricing, you know, all that good stuff. Everything's very friendly, all that.
Very family friendly.
Very family friendly.
Let's just emphasize that it is very family friendly. They do have camping there, so you can purchase a weekend pass.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if you knew that or not, but a weekend pass I think is around $45. To be sure, go and check out their Facebook page.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and drop that information in the comments. That is where the most up-to-date information is for them. They do have their website, but they told us for the most up-to-date, it is definitely their Facebook page.
Right. Yeah, that's the anything that changes, it'll be there first. That's the most real-time updates.
Now, what they did tell me is a lot of their events with Jeeps and crawling and all that is the first weekend of the month, with the exception of April. It is not the first weekend in April. They have something else going on.
But yeah, we put Sueno through her paces, had a lot of fun. Went up on the rocks, put her through a part of the obstacle course, played in the sand, played in the mud, got stuck, as you can see. Had to get backed out. I found a big boulder or some rock shelf or something under the water, and it just high centered us.
Only you.
Well, yeah, you got to play. You gotta have fun.
Only you could manage to find the only rock in the middle there and get stuck right in the middle.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that's ever gotten stuck there.
I'm positive you're not, but for that one, only you.
I was the only one that tried.
Well, there you go. I'll give you that one.
But yeah, you know, this is probably the hardest thing we've made her do, Sueno.
And me.
And she held up pretty well. I was pretty impressed with what she did. Even on the obstacle course, as you heard, I got some cheers, and everybody was surprised that we put this thing across that bridge. And yeah, she did really good. So, but yeah, as far as the park goes, I mean, it's like 800 and something acres of property with all the trails. There's anything from mild to wild. You know, you can take a stock Jeep up there and just cruise the rim and have some fun. You can...
Very picturesque. There's the word picturesque. We got a lot of really cool photos, and thanks to Billy with our lovely group that came along with us for Northeast Jeep. I can't remember the exact name, I'm so sorry, but Billy, thank you for providing us the aerial shots of all the different Jeeps over there.
Yeah, everybody made a big arch in the quarry, down at the bottom of the quarry. The bottom of the quarry.
We missed it by like 2 minutes. And
he got the aerial shot of that, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, the ridge run goes along the top wall of the quarry and down around and all that, and that's a nice scenic trail, pretty easy. A little bit of water, but not a whole lot of anything else. But there's other levels of trails that run like parallel with it, that one of them is nothing but boulders, one of them's some mud and some stuff like that, and a little bit of rock. So, you know, anything from mild to wild, they've got it. So
where he was enjoying all the rocks and the mud and everything like that, I was enjoying that chance. I know it's Jeep stuff, but Eric and I have very different ideas of off-road. His is the rocks, the water. Mine is turning off the road into the Starbucks parking lot. So let's just, you know, we'll be clear on that one.
How basic.
Hey, I at least wear it very well.
Okay. So, yeah, other than that, one other thing I wanted to mention about the park, they do have park officials going around the park all day long, multiple of them in side-by-sides, you know, checking for broken down vehicles or people that may need help or assistance and everything. So you're not out there on your own. Somebody will be along. Obviously, you don't want to wheel by yourself anyways. You want to have a buddy system at least. But they do have officials that are like managing and patrolling the park and everything. So that's another really cool thing about it. But yeah, other than that, the sand's a blast. We had a lot of fun over in the sand on the other side, and Yeah, it's cool. I will definitely be back. I don't know if she'll come back with me, but
if I come back, I will just video. I will let people pay me to video theirs. I don't care. That's just, it was my comfort level was definitely challenged on this one.
Yeah.
And our poor dog, I felt so bad for him because he seems to like feed off of my anxiety. So the poor dog was just panting like crazy. I obviously did not have enough meds nor alcohol in my system, and I was not driving, so I can say that. But for me, it's not my cup of tea. I appreciate everybody that loves to run through.
she likes pretty.
Pretty. It has to look pretty. I already apologized to our vehicle several times for being dirty.
I wish I had a screenshot or a grab or a picture of her face every time the skid plate or the steps or the rock sliders would hit a rock and make the noise. And she's just over here freaking out. I'm like, Carrie, that's their job. That's what they're made to do.
But everybody has noises that like affect them, and that's mine.
So, Southington 1010, do it again. Carrie 010, she won't be doing that part again. But
sorry, y'all, that is not my cup of tea. It's like I said, Joe and Sophia, who were with us, they were spending majority of their time laughing hysterically.
Yep.
We actually had some of our friends from Steel Valley Jeep Club. They came over and saw us and everything, so they got a good laugh out of my face as well.
Yeah.
So
the couple snippets that you saw of me coming down a hill. That's Blueberry Hill. That's one of their like most not famous, but most well-known, infamous attractions, obstacles, whatever you want to call it. It's a man-made hill. I would say, if I had to guess, it's like 35-40 feet tall, vertical, but there are 2 or 3 entrances going up. It's one way, so you can take one of the 3 going up, and then there's like 3 downs. And it's fun. It's really cool. Up at the top of it, it gets real thin where all of the inclines and declines come in, and it pitches you off camber to go across over to the exits. But it's a really cool obstacle. I enjoyed doing that a couple times. I want to go back and do a couple of the steeper ups and downs on there. So, but she'll probably be standing there videoing. So, which
I did this time. So that made the hill okay. The hill was fine because I wasn't in the vehicle. So that made it a lot more, it made it better for me. More acceptable for you. More acceptable, exactly.
And obviously, everybody that watches YouTube videos knows that video does no justice to the difficulty of the obstacle. When me coming down those hills in the video, it looks like I'm just, rolling down a hill, but they're pretty steep. I would say, I didn't even look at the gauge in here, but I would say I was probably 18 to 20 degrees on the downhill. 20 to 25 maybe on the downhill, and the climb up, the one that I climbed, was probably about 18 to 20. So at one point I did feel like the front end got super light and maybe even lifted a tire, but it was pretty cool. I was wearing ducks. All the ducks came off the dash, so it's steep enough to do that.
Yeah, it was assault ducks.
So, but yeah, highly recommend. If you can make it there, do it. If you go back in the backwoods, you'll probably get some pinstripes. There are some trails that are a little bit tight. But just fair warning, but that's jeeping. So, but anything else?
That's all I have for this one.
All right. So, as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And have a 4x fun day. See ya.
Bye, guys.